Hello. Hello, everyone. 28 years ago today, The Wonder Years premiered on ABC right after the Super Bowl. It was, I guess, a really great time slot to premiere a new show. And today I just wanted to take just a couple minutes and share a couple memories about the pilot airing there. If you think anyone might enjoy this, please take a moment to share. And for the next 30 seconds, I will do shout outs to people who are sharing. Just click on the number of viewers or swipe up or to the right. Hey, Mom, for the next 30 seconds. Thank you, Melissa B. Pitless, El Viejo, Jessams, that's Jimmy. I am very impressed that I remember that. Tolly, Stephen Hodges, GE 1970, Sophia Valrez, John Covington, Brandon Hines, Goldfish Fan, Ferminator, I love the names, Matt something, Shababs Zany, Maddie ZX something I can't pronounce, Jason Hutchinson, thank you Mom, UFC Fan, Sherry Anderson, hey Ben and Ashley, Shabs Pussycat Doll, D Makey something, thank you Jess, you were very complimentary, I remember from last time, Beginning and Jen, just a guy named Rob, so, and thank you to everybody else who is sharing. So yeah, well, car lighting, this is my, okay, so the lighting right now, yes, I'm in my car, the lighting, thank you Big Daddy Woo Woo, and Health Minotaur and Brandon Hines and eGrove. I know it's probably not a great connection because I'm in my car and it's my phone, not my iPad, but I've got this light called a Lumi. That's just lighting everything up. So, 28 years ago, I cannot believe that The Wonder Years debuted 28 years ago. That was a really long time ago. That was almost, not like I have to tell you guys, that was almost 30 years ago. So, yeah, 28 years ago it started, it premiered, and my very first kiss in real life was aired on national television. It wasn't embarrassing enough that I had my very first kiss in front of a whole group of people after the director said action. Then I was to have my first kiss, and of course I was totally and completely nervous about that and excited and anxious and everything else. But then all of us sat around the TV as a family after the Super Bowl, and it was like this big deal, and we were all, excited about it, and I was just nervous to see the kiss. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder what it looked like. And I remember that the opening credits weren't finished yet. So when they aired it, it was just a black screen with white type on it. You know, that the opening credits that a lot of you are familiar with. And I believe the theme song was on, but where it looks like old movies and us kids are running around and waving to the camera and stuff, that wasn't on when the pilot first aired the first time. When the pilot re-aired, I believe that summer it did have the full credits, but they didn't have that done in time. And we'd shot it a long time before. But sometimes production just slows down. Do you guys have any questions about that first episode? For me, it was my favorite episode of the entire series. It took us about a different narrator, too. Yes, Mom. Good point. Daniel Stern was not the original narrator. Who was the original narrator, Mom? Do you remember? Does anybody know? What was the first scene shot? Good question. I might not have been in the first scene that was shot. Again, Mom, do you remember? I was only 12, so I don't really remember. How long did I have with the script? Oh, Ari Gross. Thank you, MGH. Yes, Ari Gross was the original narrator on the first episode. Ben Stein. What was Ben Stein like to work with? No, it wasn't Joe Pesci. Ben Stein was an interesting guy. He kept to himself mostly, at least around me. Did I like the wardrobe, Evie? No, I hated the wardrobe. I hated it. Okay, I did like the dress that I wore in the first episode when I was walking down the street. I was wearing like white go-go boots, and it was a pink and yellow dress. That I did like a lot. I thought it was very cool. But whenever I had to wear, flower print pants or some wide collared shirt, I was always really upset about it. But I never said anything. I never said anything because I was just very polite and wanted to do my job and wanted to do a good job. But my mom knew that I was not happy with it. Yes, the tall bad guy from Home Alone. That's Daniel Stern. He became the narrator, the full-time narrator. And he re-narrated the original pilot when it re-aired that fall. Yeah, did I keep from any pals? You know, we're all good friends still. I did not get to pick my own wardrobe. However, actually the first kiss scene, I was wearing jeans that were my jeans, some black little booties that were mine, and the shirt was mine as well. It was like this pink and gray flannel checkered shirt, and that was mine. I don't still have the glasses. My closest friend in the cast now is Dan Lauria. I was going to say Daniel Stern. Dan Lauria. He was just at my house a few months ago for dinner. You watch the show on Nick at Night? Yeah. Would I like the show to come back, Sarah? Right. A lot of people ask about that. It was Fred's first kiss, El Viejo. And it did depict the character so well, I agree. And people who lived that era have said that many, many times. Shoot, now I forgot the question I was going to answer. I was like, I'm going to hold the question in my head while I answer other people, and now I forgot. So now I'm going to wait for somebody to tell me what the heck I was about to say. Oh, the comeback thing. Thank you. So, I would be open to it myself. I can't picture what it would look like in my head, but I would definitely be open to it. However, Fred Savage has said that he would never do it, that the chances are absolute zero. So I guess he'd be important, to have if we redid it. It'd be important that he'd be on board, and he's not, so not going to happen. Yeah, well, you're with him. Yeah, the thing is, the show was about bittersweet memories and nostalgia, and to go back, you can't do a Very Wonder Christmas special, you can't really do that. And besides, Dan Lauria's character, who, again, he's my closest friend now from the show, he'd be dead, and so that'd be no fun. Let it rest. I agree. And, by the way, the full series is available on DVD now, and they've got tons of extras, including that first kiss scene. The director gave my mom all 6 takes, because we had to do this scene 6 times in order to get it right, or they changed the angles, or whatever they did. And so the director, knowing that it was my first kiss in real life, gave my mom a copy of the VHS. It was VHS. He gave her a copy of it. Yes, Sarah, I'm shouting out to you now. So anyway, so Fred and I did an audio commentary on those takes, and it's part of the DVD now, which is kind of neat. All because my mom saved that VHS. Thanks, Mom. They were very appreciative. People who did the DVD. How old was I when the show started? I was 12. But I watched Fuller House. You know what? Thank you for reminding me. I think we're close enough that I can record it now, and oh, wait, no, it's Netflix. I don't have to set a DVR. Yeah, 28 years, right? It's crazy. By the way, if you're watching and you want, and I'm just going to go on for a couple more minutes. If you want to comment and you can't, try leaving and coming back, because people are constantly leaving, and that those first 100 slots that are taken right now, if you leave and come back, people leave all the time, and so if somebody leaves, you can jump in. So just try a couple times. Thank you. Sweating mullets. Sweating mullets. I guess that was weird that they didn't follow. Shoot, I missed that question. 28. Yes, 28 years. Hey, Marry Me Too. Sharing. Oh, you got on. Good job. Who's the funniest person on set? Probably Fred. It's pretty funny. Yeah, so many comments. Yes, my mom did a cooking show, a little cooking scope on Friday. Does Fred have a nickname? These days I don't think so. You were listening to the commentary of the kids. It was so funny hearing us laugh. What would you do? I'm having a hard time. I'm 40. I'm actually 41. I turned 41 on January 3rd. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Matthew. Aw. Somebody just said they hope their daughter grows up to be like me. You know what? Thank you very much. That is a high compliment. And I will say, if you would like her to enjoy math, check out my books. I wrote my books as if though I was writing for me, because I used to be afraid of math, and I just wanted to, I needed somebody to tell me that it's okay to be, you don't have to choose between being the fun, fabulous girl and being the smart girl. And a lot of girls need that message. So my mission is to not create more girls like me, but to create girls who know that they don't have to choose between those things, that they can be whoever they want to be. Does my sister, aka Becky, still act at all? No, she does not. She is a lawyer. She lives in San Francisco, and I just saw her this weekend. She's doing great. Thank you, Fast Life. I will say, part of looking young is this amazing lighting. It makes a big difference. Thank you, Stephen. The Like Him was the best episode. That was funny. Did Val watch the show? I'm not sure. Val, he's talking about my dance partner on Dancing with the Stars. Smart girls are fabulous. Thank you. You missed those detective movies I did. You remember? Wow. Talking about Inspector Mom. I did 2 TV movies and a series of webisodes for Lifetime called Inspector Mom. And that was a lot of fun. Thank you, Allie. Well, good evening to you too, Bruins. Go Bruins. Finding out that I'm 41, you don't, I'm assuming you mean to say you don't feel like a creeper anymore. Good, yes. No, when adults would say that they like had a thing for Winnie, I'm thinking, I'd look at them and be like, how old were you at the time? The accident was the best episode. Oh, thank you. Am I ready for Motivational Monday? Yes. The Motivational Monday tomorrow, right? Yeah, tomorrow. We are doing motivational songs. It's going to be really fun. I had so much fun a couple weeks ago when we did the one for songs that make you happy. It was great, just exchanging ideas, and I had a list of things, which I have now too. But also, people would make suggestions live, and sometimes I would go on and look those up. What time tomorrow? It's going to be tomorrow morning. It should be between 9 and 10 a.m. Pacific. So that's when somewhere in there. Who has a peanut butter nose? Oh my gosh. I wrote that scene, actually. I wanted to do something fun and silly, and I don't know where I got that peanut butter idea. This person's talking about Inspector Mom. That was the first episode, the first TV movie called Inspector Mom. I don't know if it had a subtitle. But that one is on DVD somewhere. I know, Joe Cocker passed away. My favorite Hallmark movie that I've done, that's really tough. I've only done 2 so far, and I loved them both. They were very different experiences, but one of them was my first. It was a wedding movie, just really fun and lighthearted and sweet. That's the one that aired today again. And it airs again, I think, on February 10th. I have it written down. And then my other one was Crown for Christmas, which just aired. And that one seems to be more popular. People seem to really love it. It was a little harder to shoot it because we were in Romania, and so it was just harder conditions. It was hard being away from Draco for so long, too. But that one's really beautiful to look at because we were shooting in the mountains of Romania, and it just looked gorgeous. And I had a Cinderella moment. I got to dance in a big red dress and come into the ball, a dance of the king. That was a lot of fun. So, thank you, Great Ski Scope. Thank you. I will do sequel for Crown. I'm not sure if there's going to be a sequel to Crown for Christmas. I haven't heard anything about it. And it was warm, Sherry, while I was doing that snowball fight. That was uncomfortable. That was sweat going down our backs, pretending that it was cold. Hi, Carrie Algier. I'm sure I said that wrong. Oh, when Fred and I broke up on the bus. Well, when Kevin and Winnie broke up on the bus. That was a very sad episode. That was called Heartbreak. Speaking of heartbreak, my phone is telling me it's getting weak. And you know what? It's probably getting hot too. So I should wrap this up. Thank you. Oh, my car singing. Yeah. So I love this song. That's Hosier song. Take Me to Church. It just gets me going. I don't know what it is. So I took a video of myself for Snapchat, and then I put it on Instagram. So I will see you guys tomorrow for McKellar Motivational Monday between 9 and 10 a.m. Pacific. It'll be sometime and then during that time. And thank you so much. Thank you for watching the Danny Cam. You are the D Squad. And yes, keep sending me your D Squad collage photos. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, check out my Instagram from a few days ago, and you'll see that I posted it. This is just my way of acknowledging you guys, getting to see some of your faces, and doing shout-outs. Sometimes shout-outs are hard to get, and some people really want them, and this is a way to make that work. So thanks again, and I will see some of you guys tomorrow. Bye.